Hey guys, how's it going? You're watching Unplugged, and today we're going to be reviewing the glorious GMMK 6% keyboard. Is this really the last keyboard you will ever need to buy? Before we get into it, please subscribe if you would like to see more content like this. It will really help out the channel. With that being said, let's begin. The glorious GMMK comes in 3 sizes: full size, 10 keyless, and compact. This one here is the compact. My brother and my wife both pitched in to get me this keyboard for my birthday earlier last month. Thanks guys. And one of the things I immediately noticed when picking it up was the weight. According to Glorious, this keyboard comes in at 2.25 pounds, pretty heavy. This thing also has an aluminum faceplate, giving the keyboard an overall sturdy feel. The quality of the GMMK is some of the best I've felt on a keyboard, and the weight is an indication of that. This keyboard is taller than the other 60% keyboards I've tried. Using it in its flat resting position just felt off for me. Using a wrist rest does help, but what ended up working for me the best was using the adjustable feet. At this angle, the keyboard felt great to use. Another quick thing to mention is that this keyboard is powered via micro USB. Sorry, no USB Type-C here. This keyboard here has speed copper switches. I picked speed copper switches because I wanted a brown switch tactile feel, but I also wanted speed switches for competitive gaming. I love the speed of the switches, and the fact that they are tactile almost ensures I don't make as many mistakes as I usually would when using speed switches, like the speed silver switches on this Corsair K70, which just took too little to no effort to press and activate. Here's a quick sound test of the GMMK with speed copper switches. I really like these switches. They have become some of my favorite. But what if I wanted to try out new switches? Well, the one major feature about this keyboard is that the switches are fully modular. What does that mean? It means that you can swap out the key switches without desoldering or using any fancy tools, so that means you don't have to go out and buy a new keyboard to try out different switches. Just use the included switch puller to take out the switch and pop in the switch of your choice. Luckily for me, my wife and my brother also got me 2 different switch kits for my birthday. One from ZOPC and the other from Glorious to test out this feature. These switch kits were really fun to try and are a great way to show off the modular switch feature of the GMMK Compact. I ended up putting some on my keyboard to give me a better experience when I game. For example, I play Apex Legends a lot, so I used a speed silver switch for my control key to make it easier on my pinky to crouch. I did this with several keys. I used a heavy 78 gram V2 Zelio for my number 4 to make sure I don't accidentally press it when using my ultimate. I also use a clicky speed switch on my 3 to indicate I put my weapon away. This is something you won't be able to do with standard keyboards. This is something you'll only be able to do with modular switch keyboards. Out of the 2 kits, the ZOPC kit had the better switches, but regardless, they were both really fun to try out. If you guys would like a more in-depth review of the switch kits, let me know in the comments below. Now let's talk about the RGB. The RGB is great. There are many modes to choose from, and the software is pretty simple to use. I also like how they have a red LED indicator on the side of the caps lock key to let you know when it's on, instead of having the caps lock key turn a solid color, disrupting the RGB lighting like the other 60% keyboards. Here are some of the RGB modes. As for the keycaps, well, I didn't add any for the GMMK as I already had some keycaps at hand, so I really can't talk about them. Now, the conclusion. The total price of this keyboard was $111.47, no keycaps. A little on the higher end side of things, but when Gloria says this is the last keyboard you'll ever need to buy, they really mean it. The quality is amazing, and the modular switch feature almost ensures that this truly will be the last keyboard you will ever need. Overall, Glorious did an amazing job with his keyboard, and they are making sure I don't replace mine with another one anytime soon. Please like, share, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Next, Carlos will be reviewing another budget 60% keyboard from a company that we think is going to become huge, the Asceni One keyboard. So stay tuned for that. Thank you guys for watching. Gus signing off.